Hey, this is BFG from Atorc, and you're watching Metal Messiah TV, where metal is king.
What's up, motherfuckers, and welcome to the Metal Messiah TV. I'm here with Atorc, folk metalers.
To a tavern for a drink. Don't you give me that bloody wink. There's plenty of men here to suit your needs. Scurry off last or I'll make you bleed.
I am John the Balbeast Tilly, and I'm the bassist.
Hi, I'm BFG, I'm the drummer.
Cool. So, what sort of music do you guys play? I know it's folk metal, but describe yourselves a bit more.
We're more of a like a progression metal band as well.
It's it's folk metal at its core, but there is sort of key changes. It's very progressive. It's just, the songs can go on and on and on if you wanted to, but it's very just abstract. It's there and it can mould into any shape, but at the core it's always going to be folk metal. It's just going to throw in some different stuff from different genres as well.
There's a bit of thrash, there's a bit of black metal, there's a lot of progressive metal in there, a lot of power metal as well with the lyrics.
And what sort of bands do you think sort of influenced you in those 2 years?
A lot of Scandinavian folk metal, a lot of Eastern Bloc folk metal. There's other bands that influences not just me, Tom. There's other bands as well, like for you there's a lot of death metal.
A lot of death metal, I listen to a lot of death metal. I mean, I couldn't be as good as, but I'd say my closest sort of drumming influences like Chris Adler from Lamb of God. Christ, man, I could go on and on. But like a lot of people with, I mean, like Plantier brothers from Gojira. I know one of them plays guitar, but it's the fact that him and his brother on the drums, they just bounce off each other so well. It's kind of that thing that me and Scales have. We just sort of, I'll do a drum fill, he'll do a little solo, then we'll sort of lather, rinse, repeat, and it'll just go on from there, and it just can fucking escalate.
Cool.
It's awesome. But like, it's more than just artists that influence us. Like, we play a lot of Skyrim when it was out on the 360. We play a lot of that, so it influenced us. A lot of Viking mythology. We both watched a TV show called Vikings. It's fucking awesome.
I'm a big fan of the Tolkien series, like The Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, etc, etc. So that is also thrown into the band as well. Just a lot of there's also a lot of East Anglian folklore as well that we try to squeeze in as well into the songs.
Oh, cool.
Got a song about Boudica.
Yeah.
Can't get much more East Anglian than that.
No, I can't.
You have an EP out called Pure Fucking Metal. Folking metal, pure folking metal. How's that been? How's it been received?
Quite well, actually. We've got a lot of, because it's actually digital at the moment on Bandcamp, we've got a lot of sales in there. And in the next few weeks, we're having the Material album come out, which will be selling, at our gigs, or if you want to, message us on Facebook for a copy, you can. So
yeah, we're trying to sort of see if people like, because it's going to be a hard copy and we want to have something special for some people, so like we're going to be running a competition soon trying to decide what we can do. The idea is like the first 3 people to do like a funny picture with us, like a caption contest, get like a signed copy or something, or even a free patch or anything like that. We're not sort of too sure what we got down yet, but it's more or less that kind of thing. We're just trying to get our name out there. We're on Reverb Nation. Apparently we just broke into the top 10 bands of live performances around Bury St Edmunds and even a bit of Suffolk, which is really fucking awesome, which is like kind of big. We've only really been playing shows in Norwich. We've done 1 or 2 in Bury ourselves, and that's where most of us are from or even live in, so it's good to actually play in our hometown for a little bit and not just in Norwich all the time.
Is there much of a sort of scene in Bury?
There's a little bit of scene in Bury, but it's more in Norwich, unfortunately. We're trying to get more people to come to our shows which love metal. We also try to work with Scotty D, who's part of the venue in Bury, to do a gig gig out there. But we're trying to expand the band, like do it more in like Cambridge, in London, just across the UK really, just trying to expand ourselves.
Yeah, it is a bit hard sort of trying to get out there, especially like this in sort of East Anglia. It's but places like Norwich. Colchester used to be quite big, but even that's kind of sort of downsized a bit nowadays. Ipswich, there isn't anywhere really do it anymore, I'm afraid. There's a few pubs that do the sort of got stages and do like cover bands and a few bands here and there. There's no, like, Norwich has got like the waterfront, and even like the B2 and Brickmakers, whereas Ipswich, nothing on that scale. We used to have the railway. We used to have like that. We used to have like even like what places like Zest and Ice Bar. They used to put gigs on, and nothing now. So it's a real shame. It's places like Bury and Ipswich need those sort of things just to get like bands who are starting out to get out there. So if you're a promoter or a venue, get your arse in gear.
Yeah.
In today's world, folk metal seems to be getting a bit more recognition.
Yes.
How do you think that's sort of getting there, and what sort of bands do you think are sort of putting it forward?
Copperclani.
A lot of Copperclani. Unfortunately, Tursas has gone off the map. I don't know what happened to them, but a lot of Copperclani, Interferum, a lot of Eastern Bloc bands as well, like
Mezzatol, sort of an underground band, but they're breathtaking to watch.
And there's a lot of Russian folk metal. It's just exploding
out in Eastern Europe, where sort of big folklore like that, which you see in modern day movies and TV shows, it's all that kind of place. Like Copperclani, Sabaton, even they're not quite folky, but they have that kind of feel about them. They're from that area. Grand Mangus is a good one. Not quite folky, but very sort of that kind of.
They've got that sort of feel.
The oomph, the sort of, you can either dance around and bang your head or mosh. It's that kind of thing. You can do whatever you want to the song, so long as you're doing something to it.
And back home here, there's a lot of, I'm a big fan like Northern Oak, Old Corpse Road. There's other bands as well in like underground like us, but we all need to, you know,
get together,
pull together. And even in America, there's a lot of folk metal bands in America. I mean, there's one, Winter Hymn. They do a lot of work around, you know, in America and everything, but they need to come over here to, you know, promote the folk scene.
Shout out to you, Dave Spicer.
Yes.
Get your ass over here, miss you. Need to get some beers. So there's a big sort of, there's that sort of following. Since the last things like Bloodstock, that's come. There's like a good few bands there. Which bands did you sort of check out Bloodstock? Which you thought from that sort of genre?
Copperclani, Interferum,
yes.
Red Rum.
Red Rum were really good. Very not like we were expecting pirate metal, and like most people know like Swashbuckle or Railstorm. But Red Rum really pulled it out of the bag. They did a cover of the Taking the Hobbits to Isengard in the honour of a Crystal Elite. Absolutely hysterical. Loved every minute of it. But we saw bands like Opeth and Death DTA, and Christ, we even saw Rob Zombie, and like so it's a big thing. We're all influenced. Everyone in the band is influenced by different people. Like I love my death metal. He loves his power metal. Our guitarist is a big fan of Malmsteen, another sick guitarist like that. Big fan of Dimebag as well. Shout out. Our singer loves his Rush, loves his prog, and he's actually, when he's not with us, he's a what's his name?
Frank Sinatra.
Frank Sinatra. He does his own Frank Sinatra tribute act, which is weird, but it means he can bring his vocal range up and down. And I
suppose does that bring that more element to like a wider range? I suppose.
And of course our violinist is a big fan of the old black metal. So our violin case is just covered in patches, and one of the patches is actually ours, which is happy days. But yeah.
Oh, cool. Do you think that things like pirate metal and like that sort of gets clumped in together with the folk metal?
I believe so as well. I mean, it's joined onto the folk metal quite a bit. It's just like with pagan metal, Viking metal, they all stem to folk metal, in my opinion.
It's if to the untrained ear, folk metal is just that broad spectrum. But if you look really deep, you've got your pirate metal with your Ailstorm and Swashbuckle, your Viking metal with your Amon Amarth. Oh god, yes. Just this, that, and then you've got pagan metal, which I don't really know any bands, do you?
A few,
but it's just sort of delves deep into it. That's the glory that is just metal. Because it's not, everyone will say, oh, you listen to metal? It's like, I listen to all sorts of metal. It could mean anything, absolutely anything.
Like Lemmy says, at the end of the day, it's all rock and roll.
Indeed.
Happy days,
It's all rock and roll at the end of the day. And there is a lot, I think people try too much to pigeonhole nowadays. I think if there's a lot of trying to pigeonhole, people say, oh, it's deathcore thrash. or it's black and thrash, or it's deathcore slash and everything. At the end of the day, it's all metal. You can't just all like feel, I don't listen to that because death metal. I don't listen to that because black metal. It's like, can't you all just listen to metal? Heaven release your EP, pure folking metal. What gigs have you got coming up?
We got one at the Hunter Club on the 19th of September. Better be there. Everyone in Bury being there to support your local folky metal.
Exactly.
We got one on the private gig on the 26th, isn't it?
Yeah, it's for a birthday. We are playing a gig, but it's kind of for a birthday party.
Yeah.
So we'll put for birthday partners, weddings and funerals, you never know.
And we got one on the 6th of October at the Brickmakers again. Yeah. We're playing with Drowned Saviour.
Yeah.
And hopefully we're going to be playing at the Oval Fest at the Brickmakers again in November.
Oh, sweet.
We like our Norwich fans.
Yeah, we do.
That's where we had our first show.
Yeah, we love our Norwich fans.
Well, I suppose where you guys live in Bury, that's not sort of over the short drive, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a little short drive, about an hour.
Away.
Yeah, it is on the phone. But after that, we've got nothing at the moment. But we're still, talking to promoters, about further gigs like in Cambridge, Hertfordshire, anywhere in the UK. But it's just. Like you said, there's just not a lot of scene in like Bury at the moment.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
East Anglia is sort of, apart from like Norwich,
Yeah.
like from here it's like you go to Norwich or you go to like London.
Yeah.
It's like London or Norwich are sort of the close.
Yeah, which is a bit of a shame.
Yeah, there's not really much to do for a metal band that's just starting out. Unless you've got a big fan base already that aren't just friends and family, you're going to struggle. And we did for a little while until we did Metal to the Masses. And then it just went from there.
Yeah.
And we're going to do Metal to the Masses again because it was a good time. Even if we don't go through, it's just fun to do that sort of thing. Because Brickmakers is a really good venue. It really is. And just, I mean, like next year we might be thinking about doing maybe another EP or even a full studio album, but that's in the wind at the moment.
Yeah,
that's how it works at the moment. But no, we'll keep everyone on Facebook posted for our future gigs and everything if anything's been announced. But
oh, cool. Quickly, what is your Facebook page?
Facebook page is just basically Atorc, isn't it?
That's Atorcofficial.
We've
got YouTube, we've got MySpace, we've got everything. Really.
Yeah, MySpace.
We've got Bebo. But yeah, we're literally on everything. We're on Bandcamp, we're on Reverb Nation.
Yeah, Reverb Nation.
But mostly our primary focus from most of us is input to Facebook, so if you want to know everything, that's what you need to be. We might get Twitter, we might not. Twitter's...
I think we've got Twitter actually now.
No, we
yeah, we've got Twitter.
Where was the EP recorded?
Right at the rehearsal rooms in Bury. We had a guy called Mike come in. He set us all up with special mics for your drum kit. I've just basically plugged them in my bass and just played off his laptop, and we just recorded there. So
yeah, he was a special recorder that just went like, do you want to record an EP or an album? I'll come to you, no worries. He was good rates as well. He had like his own setup, his own rigs for different stuff. It went really well actually, but obviously it took a little while than we thought we did. We was trying to get it out in March, April, and now it's out in August. So it took a little thing. There's a bit of a hiccup, which isn't unexpected, but I think it turned out more or less alright.
Yeah, it did.
But not bad for a first EP.
No.
But I'd like to try again.
Yeah,
see what else we can do, some new
yeah.
material.
So you reckon next time will be either an EP or a full-length album?
See how much we've got.
Yeah.
Material-wise. Yeah.
I'm hoping for a studio album, but if we haven't got enough material, we'll have to be an EP.
Or money.
Or money. It'll be an EP, but we'll just have to wait and see what the future brings.
Keep metal alive!
Support your local underground metal scene.
And then everyone else.
Keep metal alive, motherfuckers.
Yeah.